We are at the 2022 SEMA show here in Las Vegas, sitting in the Hypertech booth. My name is Clarence Barnes. I'm here with Melanie White. Now, you're with Hellwig. That's your
I'm
company.
with Hellwig, yes, and it's my company. I'm fourth generation. So my great-grandfather started the business
Right.
in 1946.
Wow.
So he had the idea before during World War II, but he couldn't get steel or anything like that. But you can see like our first springs have army green paint. So when the war was over, they bought the surplus of paint and they dip it into like army green paint. And our company got started by my great grandfather and grandfather. They'd actually, they had full-time jobs, and then at night they would manufacture. And then on the weekends, they'd go sell door to door for $7. They'd knock on your door if you had a sagging vehicle, because that's what we fix is
Right.
saggy bottoms. And they'd say, hey, I can fix that. My grandpa would lay on the ground and install it for $7. I always like to tell that story because we have a very different price point and also a different way to market now.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about like progression, how things have changed.
Yeah,
and how
just
you
a little
fit-
bit.
Yeah, how you fit in the marketplace.
Yeah.
SEMA 2022, the attendance is through the roof. It's crazy. There's so many people here.
Yeah.
And you've got a product that a lot of people, I would say, don't really understand. They know how it feels when it's not working right, but they don't really understand why your product might be better than another product or what's best for them.
Yeah, totally. So, it's really clear like that when a vehicle is sagging, like we bring it back up to level load height.
Right.
So that's really clear. But we also do sway bars. And I think that's the one that's like, it's tucked up, it's hidden. It doesn't have, the bells and whistles, the lights. But it is night and day difference. Like I love to take a corner fast. And so I love being able to be like a test, have the test vehicles.
A test pilot.
Oh my
That's what
goodness,
she's
I
thinking.
love
Her
it.
eyes-
Yes.
Her eyes are saying test pilot.
Yes.
What do you drive?
So I drive a Raptor.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
It is, I didn't know a vehicle could be the love of your life, but like I get in it and I feel like I'm at home and like it loves me too. And it's like, you're back.
What's the biggest misconception? When people go, suspension parts in general, what's the biggest miss that so many people, maybe first timers?
Yeah, and I think like there's a lot of misses.
Right.
But there's one that like one suspension product fixes everything. And there's, with everything being so tucked away and hidden, I think that's one of the things. There are so many specialty products here that make a huge difference in the way that your vehicle handles. I think that's one of the things that I see the biggest. And suspension, it makes such a difference in the way your vehicle handles and just the fun that you can have with it. Because it's hidden, people don't think about it very often.
Right. Until it breaks. If you don't have the
Yeah,
right
that's true.
suspension part
And it makes noise.
and it breaks. What's that noise in the back? Oh, that's your tire. It's rolling down the road right now because it's separated from your vehicle.
Yes.
What do you take the most pride about in your company?
Longevity is a big thing.
Mhm.
I love that we have been in business since 1946. And then also I was at the new products breakfast. I have chills just thinking about, all of these new products that are coming to our industry and also like our industry in general. Like it's all passion filled. And I think that's what is just so fun. Like I feel so grateful to be in an industry that, we sell fun. We sell solutions.
You can see the fun in her eyes. She's like, we sell fun. I'm on board. In a Raptor, we sell fun.
We do.
That's a good combination. You've been a big part of SEMA too, as far as, instrumental in all the different aspects of a show this size, the biggest show to come to Las Vegas every year. And now it's just incredible because after COVID, everyone's out. Everyone, I think,
Yes.
is showing up.
Yeah.
What's it like as a woman in this industry in what 20 years ago would have been a guy's game,
Yeah.
and you're here and you're making it happen. What's that like for you?
Well, so, we're in the Hypertech booth, right? So Amy Falk,
I
she's
know.
my hero.
Mine too.
She is amazing. And I think, what she has done for our industry and other women like her have just really like made it easy for us to come in. I don't have near the barriers that I would have had we not have strong leaders like her. And so to me, I get that question a lot. And when I was younger, I used to like hate that question. And because I just became woman owned, and the woman owned status, like it's certified woman owned, but the status is like disadvantaged. And I hate that. It's a woman owned disadvantaged business. So it falls under that umbrella.
Wow.
And really, like for me in this industry, I've been so embraced because of the work like with the Amy's in the world. And also people remember me. I don't look, I'm the blonde that works at Hellwig, maybe not the maybe they don't.
She's the owner.
I am the blonde owner that works at Hellwig, right? But that I think there was a lot of men that would be at in the same booth, but they would remember me because just because I look different than most of the men here.
So your involvement with SEMA, it seems like you get an opportunity to meet a lot of people who are coming up as you did at one point.
Yes, yeah. I had a mentor, Ann Johnson, who really took me under her wing and, let me, she actually let me stay in her hotel room for a lot of events. She really took me everywhere. And that was such a beautiful experience because I not only got to see, she would introduce me to a lot of people, but she showed me like her own habits.
Right.
So while we would like have a drink at the bar at night, she'd be up early reading the paper, prepping for the day. And so I learned like, oh, you have to do both, right? Like it's,
it's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours. And it's not very many that you're hitting the pillow.
Well, true. Let me ask you a question. For 2022, as we look ahead, it seems like the market is on fire with new products and things coming out. And what are you guys most excited for the next year ahead? What's coming on your schedule? Yeah,
I think just continuing to serve the customers are, we're all here and this is an industry show, but we all serve the customers that use our products. And I think for us, we're heavy in the overlanding market as well. And just knowing that so many more people are getting into that market and enjoying that space, I love that we support them. And I'm just looking forward to doing more of that this next year.
What's the next part you want to buy for your Raptor? I could just live in that thing.
I do. I just love that. We've been playing with different sway bar diameters and things like that. So, I actually haven't changed that much about it. I just have.
That must be a great platform, though. For
it's so fun. Yes.
What you guys are working on, that would be a great platform, a test mule, so to speak. And you'd have to take it out. Probably a business expense for you to go out there and really, really work hard on the Raptor.
I learned we put helper springs on it, so I tow with it too. But we put helper springs on it, and what I learned is that you don't get the wheel hop when you come off the line when you maybe go too fast coming
when you come off the line.
And this is the stoplight, right? But I love to be the first off the line, and I would get this like rattle in the back until we put helper springs on it. I just can, it gives all power to my wheels now.
Officer, do you know why you pulled me over? I have no idea. I couldn't keep up with you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, it's been a pleasure having you here. We're really excited to see what's happening in the years to come with your company, and certainly women owned. That's amazing too. That's
awesome.
Really wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Melanie White from Hellwig. What's your website?
Hellwigproducts.com.
There you go. We'll look for you there. We are live at the Hypertech booth with the Voices of Industry at SEMA 2022.